Hey guys, fellas, ladies, and whatever, what's up? This is Art coming back to you with a super heavy duty rant that's been going on in my head for the last couple of days. All right, so here's the thing. It started off with it's funny how a lot of people have this weird conceptions of how things work. They look at you and they say, "Hey, this is how it's supposed to be." But this is the but then again you look up and say this is the reality of the situation. This is how it's supposed to be. This is the reality. So here's a synopsis. I've been trying to figure out how to put this out in a certain way. And I said screw it. I'm just gonna say what's on my mind, and it's gonna be incoherent, maybe. But maybe you might be able to understand understand what I'm talking about. All right. So here's the thing. It's all about the scenario called wokeness. What is wokeness? You know what? I'm awake right now because I'm awake. Why? I've been awake since 7 something and 7 in the morning. Is that what that means? That you're not asleep? Or the common dictionary, urban, urban, and situational and societal wokeness means you are attuned to some kind of social injustice or some kind of injustice in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that's what being woke is. Really? Okay. So I was talking with a person and he goes, all right, you think you're so woke. I'm like, dude, let me ask you a question. I said, in the last election, who did you vote for? He goes, I voted for Trump. The election before that, who did you vote for? Trump. Why did you vote for Trump? Well, because he's trying to make America great again. I'm like, okay. So this guy is trying to make a great country great again. How does that sound? He goes, well, it's because America's is a shitter. America was in a shitter. So in other words, you was thinking that this guy is going to make America great again. You listen to his words, you listen to his speeches, you listen to his fervor, you listen to his inner fiber being to make America great again. Because in your mind, America was in the shitter. You woke. What? What? No. Wait. Yes. See, if you have some kind of ideal about social issues, like you voted for, you are considered woke. But I was like, dude, society is how it is. See, here's a question. America. Now, I'm living in America. I don't know what country you guys live in. If you live in a different country, I'm sorry, but I'm just talking about America here because I don't live in another country, so I don't know how it is. And I'm not going to say how it is, okay? Because I'm not living there. In America, everybody's supposed to have a job for everybody. Everybody's supposed to be able to work a job and be able to make some kind of living. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. And that's what I told this guy. I said, look, in America, everybody, there should be jobs everywhere where you can work a job, whether you work at me like a professional career, or whether you work at McDonald's flipping burgers. You should be able to make enough money to survive. That means to take care of your basic needs. You should be able to make enough money to pay your bills, have a place to stay, maybe have a car or something like that. Okay? You should be able to do that. America today, you can't do that. When I was growing up, my first job, I was 17 years old. My first job, I was 17, and that was in 1987. Okay, yeah, 1987. Minimum wage was $3.35 an hour in Michigan. And then what about like 19 $489 or $90, it went up to $425. Back then, I knew guys who worked at McDonald's, working 40 hours a week at McDonald's, had their own apartment. I'm a college student. They had their own apartment. They had a car. And they lived a basic lifestyle, okay? That's how America's supposed to be. That the lowest person on the totem pole can make a decent living. I'm not talking about living like kings, but make a decent living. What's the reality? I said, what's the reality? So, in a sense, you were woke. Because I have an idea of some kind of social issues, I am woke. That doesn't mean I'm a crazy lunatic. You're talking about tax the rich. I never said tax the rich. I never said tax the rich. I don't give a damn if Koi or whatever the fuck the Kardashian person is, they make millions of dollars doing tweets. I don't give a fuck. The only thing I'm saying is that they should pay as much money in their income in taxes as I do. The same percentage of money in taxes as I do. Their fair share. Regardless of whether they donate to charity or not. See, here's the thing. If all of my income is taxed, if you do your own taxes, you know what I'm talking about. You look at your tax bracket and you say, oh, here's my income here, and this is how much tax I get. So, which means technically all your income is taxed, in a sense. Theirs should be the same way. If they paid their fair share of income, you could have built the wall with no damn problem. Mind blown. We could have the best military in the world but some people say, well, what about the death bombs? We don't want a lot of our money. We don't have a choice of what we paid our money into. Think about it. Other countries, especially in Asia, they take some of their money and say, you know what? Let's focus on education. That's why our education system sucks compared to other countries, because you know why? They focus on education more than we do. I'm not saying there's not some dumb people over there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they focus more. Their education system is a lot better. But that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter whether you woke or you sleep, or it doesn't matter. You have a way of thinking. And it's okay for you to think the way you do. It is. It's okay. I believe that, a lot of times, even people who are technically Democrats will say, well, Art, they're going to spend a lot. If they get charged more money, like we do, they're going to spend more money on the military. We can't help that. They spend more money. To tell you the truth, they spend more money on the military than we know. That anyway. But anyway, hey, think about this. Years ago, if in the national news, the Flint, which is a city in Michigan, their water system collapsed and became tainted. But then again, if we had money to fix our infrastructure, that probably would never happen. Well, these people could donate money, but guess what? You donate money, but where's that? That's not into homelessness. Why don't you create a system that, well, and I'm sitting here, it's like, dude, it's okay that you feel the way you do. It's okay the way you think the way you do. It is okay. But don't call me a libtard because I disagree with you. Because if you sit back and think about what I say, You might agree with it or not. That's up to you. Number one, did I get handed anything? Did I get handed anything? No, I never got handed anything at all. I worked for everything I got. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't help the less fortunate. Well, how do you define less? I don't know. I see people hustling on the street asking for change. Okay, that's their job. That's their hustle. Okay, fine. If they make 40 to 50 bucks a day on that, hey, good for them. If not, oh well, no big deal. Now, another thing that's been popping up, and I'm kind of tired of this. It's not just the wokeness, because it's lots of other things. I mean, especially in the media. And I might talk about that later on. If you do, let me know. I'll tell you about my viewpoints on wokeness in Hollywood and media. If you want, let me know down below. It's abortion. Okay? As you can see, I'm a male. I was born a male. I got a little attachment that flays in the wind sometimes. Not trying to get this channel, not trying to get this video axed or something like that. I got that. I got the equipment that says I'm a male. I would never ever get pregnant. Never. I would never ever get pregnant. So I don't personally care about abortion one way or the other. I don't. Want to tell you why? Because I'm not the one who has to deal with it. That's the reason why. The woman is the one who has to deal with it. Now, it's not like one person who just wakes up one day and say, you know what, I gotta abort this kid. One of the reasons why a lot of times a lot of women have to go through abortion is because of the fact that they've realized that the dude that they're with or they've been with ain't gonna take care of the kid, and they don't want to be burdened with that. That also leads into other things. Yeah, this is a big bang of worms, but I'm trying to do this in a very quick fashion. As you know, Texas overturned abortion and it's going to make it illegal to have abortions. Here's the problem. Here's my viewpoint on that. Okay, that's good for Texas. A lot of other states are going to follow suit. Okay, that's great. Very great. Because you claim you're pro-life. You're pro-life until the life is born. Then after that, you don't give a damn. Okay, that makes sense. Do I know women who had abortions? Yes. And in my opinion, were they in the right to have an abortion? Yeah, I'm kind of glad that they did. I know it sounds callous, but I'm kind of glad. Now, what I'm going to say is going to sound even more callous is the fact that I do have two twin nieces. I do love them to death. They're annoying as fuck, but I do love them to death. We kind of suggested that the mother abort them. She said no. Okay. Now, mind you, I do love my nieces. The reason why I said that was because I know what kind of quality of life they will have. I know what kind of things that they will go through. Because the mother is not really a good mother per se. She cares more about herself and what she wants to do than her kids. As long as her basic kids things are met, she don't give a damn. For example, she get her hair done, but my nieces, their hair is napped up. I mean, we had to like wash their hair and comb their hair and shit like that. They're at like 8 years old and they can barely read. And I try to help them when they come to the house. Uncle Art try to help them read. We get them to a certain spot, then they go home, then we don't see them for months. They like go back to regress because the mother don't do the shit. And that's the reason why I looked up and said, damn, we're going to have some dumbass nieces. We're going to have some dumbass nieces. Now, my brother, he does what he... Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to admit, he does what he does He does provide for his kids as best he can. Now, I'm not. He works a minimum wage job, and so at time, every week he tried to give them some milk, groceries, food, buy them shoes. He took them to buy some shoes, buy some clothes. He does that. So that's what a good man does. That's what a good father does. Even though he doesn't see them, but at least make sure he. But the problem is, he tries to do that, but then again, he has to pay for the other kids as well that she had by other dudes. Okay, and that's the one part that kind of ick. Like, it's like, oh my God, that's stupid. But anyway, like I said, I do love my nieces. I really do. It doesn't mean that I hated them, but that was one of the kind of things because I know for a fact that, guess what? They're on state aid, which means my tax dollars are supporting them. And that's what's going to happen. You you stop abortions, guess what? You're going to be paying for it anyway because your tax dollars are going to be help supporting these kids. Because sometimes the fathers ain't going to do it. That's my viewpoint on that. So do what you got to do, but just think about it. If you think about this, just think about it in your mind, whether you agree with me or not. I don't really care abortion anyway. Would I rather you get abortion? No, but I know for a fact that will the father step up and do his thing? If you really want me to talk a little bit more about that, let me know down below and then I'll work something out for that. Because it's kind of deep. But think about this. Your tax dollars are going to be paying for that child. So that's what I want you to think about. So, and I got that off my chest so I could breathe a little bit easier today. So, if you like the situations I was talking about today about wokeness or abortion, if you want me to talk about more about that, let me know down below. If you think Art, you're kind of off base, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, let me know down below. If you think, oh man, you might be onto something, bro, or yeah, I kind of agree with you, let me know down below what you think about this. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm saying this is my viewpoint on the matter. If you want me to do a deep dive into these little situations, how I feel about it, let me know down below. And with that being said, I want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe, give it to your friends, enemies, friends, relatives, even the Skeletor that's on this damn wall. Give it to my cat. I don't care. No, don't give it to my cat. She might be looking at me like, give me my damn goodies. But anyway, with that being said, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys sooner or later.